Speaking of trades, what the hell is going on at OKC? They're acquiring nothing but draft picks. They got 16 first round draft picks through 2027 and 9 second round draft picks. I mean, have they not learned anything from the Boston Celtics in regards to having too many draft picks? That shit does not work out. Egos getting away. OKC, of course, they're very cheap. They're not going to extend a lot of guys. It'll be very interesting to see what they do with all these damn picks in next year's draft, which is supposed to be a very heavy star-studded draft. Hopefully they can package some of these picks together to either move up or get other assets that they could put around younger guys. But they're not the only ones that just acquiring all these draft picks. The New Orleans Pelicans are kind of in a similar boat. They're also rebuilding, but they're kind of further along than OKC is because they already have their megastar in Zion, and they have pieces like Ingram, in which they signed him to an extension. But they have 2 first round picks in 2021, 23, 24, and 25. And they have 4 second round picks in the 2022 draft. So hopefully around Zion, the Pelicans don't waste any time and have that small market mentality where they're always trying to make smaller moves. You have your cornerstone piece of your franchise in Zion Williams. Eventually, even if it's next year, package some of these picks, start giving them away to surround this guy with what he needs. Of course, the Pelicans in the past 6-7 years, especially in the Anthony Davis era, they struggled to put real shooting guards around Anthony Davis, and this is exactly what they need. I know they drafted one guy during the draft who can shoot, but if they want to make this push with Zion, especially early on, putting him onto a more winning environment, getting used to that instead of losing a bunch of games, sort of the rabbit hole Anthony Davis fell into with just getting used to losing, they should package around some of these picks and get more established guys so the Pelicans can go ahead and make a move. That Steven Adams move was a real good situation for the Pelicans because he is only 28. He still is in his prime. He's an enforcer down low. Zion doesn't have to risk getting hurt, banging bodies with bigger guys because Zion is only, I believe, 6'6". So they can move him more onto flex spots. And the Pelicans, they just need shooters, man. They just need shooters. And they have plenty of draft picks, especially those Laker draft picks in the first round. Just give some of them away. Stop all these small market mentality, going back to what I said earlier on with the Orlando Magic and the way they handle Shaq. And hopefully the Pelicans don't fall into the same situation with Zion. You possibly have a generational talent in Zion. I mean, he's hyped up to be that. So they should start treating him that way and not put him into a losing situation early on, and just use the Boston Celtics as a reference point on not to hoard a bunch of draft picks, because we've seen how this plays out. First of all, a small market franchise like the Pelicans are not going to want to extend all these rookies that were drafted, especially in the first round when their extensions come up. They can't afford to extend all these guys, so they're eventually going to lose them for nothing. And second, once they start making small moves and signings to get more established guys on the team, egos will begin to clash, especially with younger guys trying to make a name for themselves, trying to get their points, their rebounds, their stats, versus more established mid-level to veteran players that are trying to get wins and understand the bigger picture of what it takes to have a successful season.